So, the eighth largest home builder on our list of the biggest home builders here in Dallas Fort Worth is Drees Custom Homes. Drees is building in 24 different communities here in DFW, and their building dates all the way back to 1928. Which is almost 100 years. Can you believe it? Because honestly, I actually didn't realize it had been that long until I pulled up that date. So, with 24 communities all throughout the Metroplex, they are in both master plan communities as well as their own kind of boutique type communities as well. They are building townhomes as well as larger, much larger single family homes with prices ranging from the mid $400,000 to over $1.5 million. That kind of gives you more of that high end custom build. Now, when we're diving first into the reviews about Drees Custom Homes, on New Home Source, Drees gets an average rating of 4.2 stars out of 5. On Angie's List, they only get 4.1 stars. And while there are a lot of very happy 5-star customers, when you start to go up in price point, the complaints can go up as well. There are reviews that are stating people didn't get things completed before move-in. The response from the builder was slow. Many of the complaints that I do see are from post-pandemic timelines as well, when I know there were a lot of supply issues and delays happening with all of the builders throughout the entire country. So while most people hope that building a more customized home should be pretty fun and exciting because you get to pick out all of these things, it can also get really stressful for when those things don't exactly turn out as you hope they would, especially most people who are buying at that higher price custom end type home. It really isn't one of those going to be, because it isn't going to be those first time home buyers. And most people will have already probably either built a home or already gone through the process of owning their own home. So sometimes those things can get a little bit heated and upset and a little bit more detailed if they don't go as they planned. But over the years, I kind of feel like Drees Homes have continued to improve on what they're updating in their homes and the things that they do offer on more of that custom type home build. I love how most of their homes do come with those high soaring ceilings. A lot of them you can add those beams to with the pitched roofs. Especially in their main living spaces. And if you do get those single level homes built by Drees, you're going to find that you're going to have those high ceilings that are extending into the kitchen areas, and you're even going to have them in your primary bedrooms. You find a lot of the plans that do have those pitched ceilings, like I said, where you're adding in the beams, and that is definitely going to give you that more high-end custom look when you are building. But overall, with Drees, you're getting a really great floor plan. So I kind of want to go through as well and show you in their website what these homes look like and what you're getting when you are purchasing a Drees home. Again, with Drees Homes, even though they're saying Drees Custom Homes, it really, I would say, is more of a production builder. It's kind of my opinion. That's kind of what you get. They do have the plans that they build. Yes, you can choose their standard features, but some of the plans you can customize quite a bit more than some of the others where maybe the bedrooms are, maybe having your media room in the front, or maybe over in the back and adding on to the house. So being able to add on to a home, add additional bedrooms, square footage, or change the layout is what's going to make it more custom. But for the most part, they have their main plans that they are starting out with. They even say that you can build one of their homes on your own lot. So you don't necessarily just have to build a Drees home within one of their communities. Maybe you've owned family land for a long time, or some lot just happened to come up in a particular neighborhood. Somebody was clearing some land and using it for a custom home lot, and you can get one of the Drees plans and just build it on your lot. They do offer that option as well. Their design styles do have a lot of options, but if you maybe like a more modern design or the more modern coastal, modern farmhouse, you can even do contemporary designs. You can actually build that right into your own design style a lot easier when you're going with a Drees home, hence why they're going to call it a little bit more of that custom home build. As you can see here on our map, this is where they're building their 24 communities sprinkled all the way throughout. So the pinnacle at Craig Ranch, you're really not going to get a huge lot out here in Craig Ranch, but we have townhomes out here in Allen, So mid price point, if you want a great opportunity, we have those out there. Um, Down here in Roanoke is where one of their wooded, well, they're going to call them their wooded home sites, but this is going to be more of like their boutique community out here. If we are out here in Harvest, this is a really great master plan community, tons and tons of amenities, and a lot of different builders are out here. They're probably the highest price point out here in Harvest, and you can build on a larger lot. I do actually think they even have some acre lots out in Harvest. I'd have to see if those were still available, but you kind of get the idea. They have those options. And they're even building up here in Prosper, up in North McKinney, in Trinity Falls. Again, Trinity Falls has been around for a while, so final opportunities out there, but they're coming in newer communities, new phase out here in Hillstead, the Homestead out in Rockwall. So not a ton of communities, only 24 all throughout DFW, but they are in some really good ones and in some really great areas. Now for quick move-ins, this is really nice that they have this on their website too. There are currently 64 opportunities of a quick move in home. Now, I just kind of show this to you because you never know when people are going to be looking at this website, but just to kind of give you an idea that their website is pretty user friendly. If you want a little bit more information to do your own research about what is being offered in certain areas, you can start here. And then, of course, if you have any other questions, you reach out to me and let me see what I can do. And sometimes even get you more information than what might not be completely listed online. And then here in New Home Source, the link on my website, it's going to show you the price reductions and what they have. But some of them, I mean, like Harvest, they're 100-foot lot sizes out here. The prices have decreased a little bit. I mean, when you're looking at a $1 to $1.5 million house, they've decreased around $30,000. So, hey, any savings you're going to get on that high price point is great. The homes here with Drees as well, they are building all their homes now with what they're calling their Drees smart technology to make sure that, heaven forbid, we work from home and we have that very super important Wi-Fi. You have everybody on the computer at the same time. Well, it's going to be throughout the entire home. So you should not be having a computer outage no matter where you're at, or your Netflix should never be going out either, because nobody wants to be missing movie night and suddenly have that, buffering and you're not able to get the movie to come up because your internet is on the other side of the house. They are wiring their entire house for that. Their homes also are coming with their Drees Smart Energy as well. And to verify that every home they build meets their very high quality standards, they advertise that they personally put each home through their separate third party testing and inspections. They're also very proud of all that energy consciousness and being really up to date with all of the new energy features that they do install the latest heating and cooling systems, where each home is equipped with the industry's leading heating and cooling systems, plus their smart thermostats. They also add complete thermal enclosure from the insulation that they use, the low E windows, and their whole house ventilation, because obviously here in Texas, you want your indoor air to stay cooler in the summer and cozier in the winter, hands down, because you never know what our weather is going to do. Now, of course, with these high-end builders, you can expect to pay a premium if you really start to go crazy with what you choose. If you're going to go crazy in changing up those floor plans and customizing it to be more of that custom home. So the home you choose with Drees Homes, just like any of these other high-end builders, it's not going to be done in 4 to 5 months. You are going to have a much longer build time because of the more custom aspect of the home. So if you're starting from scratch, you want that more custom thing, you just going to realize more custom offering. You're going to have to realize that you need to be a little bit more patient when building a home. So hope you love Drees Homes, and let's keep moving. All right, that was number 8, Drees Custom Homes. So if you are thinking of going more of a customized route with some great floor plans that you can customize a little bit more, Drees could be a really great one. But of course, you always need to remember that with a larger, maybe a more customized home, if you are building from the ground up, you are going to be looking at some longer construction times. The homes you're going to choose aren't really going to be built in 4 to 5 months. You are looking at most likely sometimes over a year if you are starting the build phase literally from the ground up. So definitely something to think about if you are considering more of that custom home build with Drees Custom Homes. And as always, if you I would actually love to know your thoughts. Do you have experience with Drees? Do you feel that they're more of that custom home builder, or is it more of a production builder? Because I kind of have seen some of both. But nonetheless, if you want more information about them, leave your comments down below. Reach out to us at all of the information that we have here in our show notes and that I have posted for you. And we would love it if you would like and subscribe to our video so that we can continue to get you what you want. And we would always love your comments as well as we continue to move on to the next one. So let's get to it.